I believe in the idea of carpe diem. Carpe diem is an old adjective which has its origins in ancient Rome, when a poet named Horace wrote a poem first using the phrase. Interestingly enough, the phrase did not directly translate to seize the day, but rather pluck the day, although the meaning's the same. The remaining part of the phrase, which is less known, translates to make the most out of the current day, have no trust for the next. And strangely enough, this is the part I relate to most. So many times have I felt I could have made more of something that I did not, and for a long time, the regret from these moments weighed heavily. Back to May of 2017, this naive, skinny kid with the nickname Hershey and no care in the world was preparing for his band trip in Baltimore. Little did he know that this trip would change him forever, for the bad in the short term, but for the good in the long term. The kid was walking around with some friends. It was some friends of his when he was introduced to somebody new. This person was not like everybody else, for they were like him, with the sole difference of being a female. However, as he learned more about them, he realized the struggles they have gone through. It was like he knew she recently had a breakup also. She was going through a lot, and he felt like his duty as a friend was to have an understanding for who they are and how to help them. The kid, the girl, and two of his friends, we'll call them D and J for anonymity purposes, were walking down the dock when they see the object which haunts them forever, the paddle boat. The paddle boat can seat 4 people, just enough room for everybody. However, he feared breaking the rules which he wasn't even sure existed, so he chose not to go. One day longer in the trip, Jay and the girl started dating. But this does not affect the kid. He only wanted a friend. But it's hard to keep a friend with somebody who is drifting apart. Eventually, that is what happened. They became so distant, he felt like he lost them forever. But most importantly, felt like he failed them as a friend. Jay ended up doing the same things that her and her old boyfriend went through, so she's just as emotionally damaged. I believe in seizing the day because I always wonder what could have gone differently, what could have been. I learned the valuable lesson of what it means to make the most of my day. Maybe it was not the way I wanted it to happen, but in the end, I learned what I needed. So I believe in the idea of carpe diem.